Thanks, Jen. And Jim Cavanaugh is the CEO of Worldwide Technology, one of the biggest employers here in St. Louis, but also one of the top companies in the country. I believe Forbes ranked you guys 51st on the largest private-owned companies. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Tell us a little bit more about your company.
Worldwide Technology is a global systems integrator. So we provide large Fortune 500 companies, governments around the world, large service providers, the complex technology integration that goes into running companies and organizations, data center, cloud, cybersecurity, and we actually have a whole team of application developers that write mobile apps on top of those technology environments.
Sounds exciting and also cryptic.
Yes.
Well, certainly you know the business, but you're also in another business that's interesting. You're interested in bringing Major League Soccer to St. Louis.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yes, I actually played soccer growing up. You know, as a kid, I played at St. Louis University, which is just down the street from where we are here. Played professional soccer for a number of years, and actually played for the Olympic team back in '83 and '84.
Wow.
So I had a good fortune of traveling around the world. It's kind of interesting what you guys are doing here with chess, that soccer is such a multicultural global sport, and chess seems to be the same.
It is.
So some similarities in regards to those two. But we think that soccer, from my perspective, and the MLS is important. One, I've got a passion for the game of soccer because I think it's just good for a number of different reasons. The development of kids on and off the field, character, similar to how I think chess can be applied to help develop kids. But it's also something that I believe is good for the community. So if you think about all the things that are going on with sports teams, businesses, chess, I think cities need to be more progressive in regards to bringing activity to downtown cities. And it's not just one thing that really drives that. It's an ecosystem of partners and things going on. So long answer to your question, we're at a point now where we're very close to bringing an MLS team to St. Louis.
I believe there's a vote in a couple of days, Prop 1 and Prop 2.
I didn't hear about that. But no, I'm just kidding. No. I've been up to my ears in kind of campaigning for this vote, which is Tuesday of this week. And we feel that we've made a lot of progress to connect. It's not just about soccer. It's about giving back to the community. It's building this multi-purpose stadium
which is a beautiful looking proposed stadium downtown.
Yes, it is, and once again, not too far from where we are here, and it's right next to Union Station. And that's the thing that excites me, even when I look at the picture. It's creating an ecosystem of activity in the downtown city that feeds upon each other to develop a more progressive city. And I think bringing that activity also improves the security. Activity brings more people that not only creates more jobs, more activity, more interaction between different organizations, but then also it's a sport that I love, and I think it's just a great sport of soccer. So
absolutely, and chess is a sport that I love, and certainly there's some economic impact for having this chess club here in St. Louis. And we have some challenges trying to broaden the appeal. What are the challenges that you face doing the same thing in soccer?
It is interesting. I think there's definitely parallels between the two. Soccer in the United States, even 10 or 20 years ago, it has come a long, long way. So I think that opportunity is there for chess also. And I think it's something that it can take time, but there's also, I think, once the ball starts rolling and you create that momentum, it really builds, and it can build in a significant way. Just like if you looked at soccer in the United States 5 or 10 years ago, you had franchises out there that if they were trying to bring a new franchise to a new city, it was mainly 1 or 2 investor groups or cities vying for that next franchise. Today, they're looking for 2 franchises in 2 different cities. There's 12 investor groups, 12 different cities. And the last 2 franchises just got awarded. One was in Atlanta that I wouldn't consider just an incredibly big sports town, but their first game that they had, their first opener was 56,000 people that they had, and they sold 27,000 season tickets. Wow. So it says a lot about the momentum, and I think there's a lot of parallels to chess. I think chess has such a great ability to connect to kids, inner city schools. It can be a great teacher, I think, of kids to think more strategically, especially in the day and life of everything is immediate gratification. Everything's, responding to your phone, social media. So I think to be able to pull kids back, and even, adults moving into other roles to think more strategically, I think chess could be a great teacher.
Well, I've been doing that for 30 years, so I know it is a great teacher. And I initiated my own company, Millionaire Chess, to do a big idea, $1 million chess tournament. We did it 3 years in a row. Wasn't easy at all. We had to just pass on this year. So I'm interested in the challenges of something like soccer. But I've heard that you're a big chess player as well. At least you were in college. Is this the case? You were playing for your college team?
It brings, I have fond memories of, well, first I'll qualify, I was not a big chess player, but I really I did play chess. So it's very interesting that, and again, not too far from here, we had a house in the city that had a porch out in front, and it would be a day like this that we would be out, and a bunch of buddies and people would be getting around, and we're out on the porch, and we'd just get the chessboard out, and there'd be a number of us playing chess and competing against each other. It was something I really enjoyed. And I'm not exactly sure how that really came about and we do it, but I do have fond memories of playing chess and competing with a number of different guys on the soccer team that even had houses across the street. So it was a great experience. And
well, I'm not surprised that a chess player ends up being CEO of a top company. Jim Cavanaugh, thank you so much. Worldwide Technologies, keep doing great work.
Thank you, and good luck to you guys.
Thank you.